Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Ink. I don't remember if I saw this layout of the map after the last episode. Because I know I was planning to go to the detention center to pick up Gana. And I knew that was there yesterday. I guess I must have somehow known it would still be here even though it's a new day? I'm not sure. Maybe I just thought that and there was no reason for it to be true, but it is here. I don't really know how missions decide to disappear. I guess missions that have been there for 2 days go away? I don't know. Anyway, we also have a distress call that appeared right next door at the beginning of the new day. That is certainly a thing. So our main issue right now, obviously, is that we wish to rescue Gana, who is sadly rotting in a K&O holding facility somewhere. He was captured in K&O. We might find him. We might go to FTM and find out he was there all along, even while he was busy looting K&O. We'll charitably assume they jetted him to FTM maximum security facilities using corporate jets that are faster than Incognita's. Or not, I guess it's not Incognita's, right? Faster than Invisible Ink's jet. It's just kind of risky to take on a security level 5 detention center when you're already down an agent. Right. And the reason it's level 5 is because we did an assassination in Gana just a moment ago. Right? That's why there shouldn't normally be 5s at this point. Just 3s and 4s. 5 is usually reserved for Omni in the short vanilla length campaign, I believe. So this would be an especially dangerous mission. The best rewards available, for sure, if I can survive it. And I do have my informant thing for 2 more missions. So it wouldn't be quite as dangerous as otherwise, but I'm really not sure whether it's safe to do. And we have a ton of money, and Monster is offering a cooker, which normally I'm not big on lethal weaponry, except when I bring it all to Omni and I just kill a bunch of guys, and then I'm like, oh, this'll help, and I'm surrounded by guards because the alarm level's gone to shit. So, I don't know. It is kind of tempting to take a cooker because K&O is all about high-powered guards, including armor and other things. I think armor is kind of more an FTM thing, but K&O just has nasty guards in various ways, which includes armor. I think. I don't know. FTM has the, guards who have firewall strength, but it just gives them shields, unlike the plastic ones where the guards are helping the mainframe or something. So, with FTM, you can hack your way through the guards. With K&O, you have to shoot your way through them, is my recollection. It's been a while since I played on vanilla. Or without AGP, I should say. But I think that's sort of how they work. We have a ton of money. And so let's ask, what if I just didn't do this distress call? What would I do instead? Well, I could do the courier rescue to get some more stuff in plastic. That would buy me a lot of time. And then do this at the end of the day. Assuming I can live for a few missions without Gana, which should be fine. I like the guy, but I really don't know if I want to dive into a level 5 distress call for him. Distress calls are just so nasty. Yeah, I think it's probably just too brave to go in there. I feel like I can handle all of the vanilla content in this game. but more missions throws some serious stuff at you. And I don't even get the detention center versus distress call bonus of like, oh, you get to rescue their starting items. Because I'd be rescuing an agent who, like, you get, if you lose an agent, you get they get to keep their items. So he'll be fully loaded over here with whatever he left with, right? The 2 disruptors plus something. So I think we're just gonna kind of dick around in Plastech for a while, and then go rescue Gana. For which, you know, the cooker would be fine, but I think what I really need is more hacking. Speed, obviously, always good. Give her a little strength. What the hell? Why can't I click on this? Now I can. I couldn't then. Huh. Why did I do that? I want her to have like some. I want Nika to have stuff to punch people with, but I also want to make sure that Bethany can KO people if they have, you know, if I have power issues. So I don't know. I think it's well time for us to have hacking 3 on everybody, especially if we're going into plastic. And I'll give Nika an anarchy so she can take security cards. And now they look the same, basically, but I'll give some speed to Bethany because speed is bonkers. I think that's better than buying a cooker. Now, in some weird sense, I don't know, like, which one of them benefits more from having the extra speed. In some sense, like, Bethany does, because she's the one who gets to explore while cloaked at the beginning of a mission, right? And so the speed is never... There's never, like, a door she's afraid to open at the beginning of the mission. On the other hand, the sprinting doesn't help. You know, you get some extra sprint speed, which Nika would enjoy more than Bethany, because Bethany doesn't want to sprint at the beginning of the mission. Ultimately, I think, like, you don't do that much sprinting early on in a mission, so Bethany's better off with it, but I could be wrong. Sorry, Gana, you're going to have to wait. Plus, I don't actually know how distress calls work with rescued agents. I think they would give you the agent back, but I'm not totally sure. Should say very few credits, not very little. Ah, thank you, informant. Cameras and turrets are revealed. Well, I mean, I can't hack them, but I know where they are. That's something.
Did you see that?
A demon server. Okay, well that's certainly worth hacking. No demons on it, which is nice. Ah, Nika can get to here. That's good. Now, I like getting value out of this demon server, but I think it is more important to get value out of manual hacking and save the... Because, like, each turn is effectively like a manual hacking turn that you can either spend or waste. It would be better if there were some turn where I could use the demon server, or use the buster chip, and also at the end of the turn do this. But in the meantime, I don't know. Getting this to... We have a choice of things to waste. We can either waste a turn of, like, being able to do manual hacking, or we can waste a turn of this being on cooldown. Or this recovering its cooldown. I think I'll find plenty of opportunities to hack something and then also do manual hacking on a turn. So I'm gonna I'm going to just manually hack this. But it could be wrong. Now, standing here is not without risk. Someone could walk into the room and spot Nika. I don't want to ambush because then she'd attack this guy when he's not really doing me any harm. But, you know, the risk is not that high, and we could, if absolutely necessary, recover from that disaster. So, we're just going to put her there in a small amount of danger. Obviously stay in low gear. Someone over there. Around. And a pulse drone, I didn't see where. Nothing. Someone here. Okay. Oh, right. I could have just walked right in front of the door. She doesn't have to open doors from the side like everybody else does. Switch to tactical view, please. What's this guy gonna do? He goes in there. Okay, great. Nika can check what this guy's up to, although I suppose if we open this door, we'll know what he's up to.
You see that?
What the hell? Ah, that's the that's the exit. Right, I forgot. The thing with courier rescue is you don't get to leave unless you find the courier. No point taking this camera, as this guy would retake it anyway. So I'm just gonna pop over here, I think. Well, I guess we can afford to observe him, but he should be moving to here and then through, right? So we want to leave Bethany against this wall. Yeah. Instead of moving here, I could peek, but again, she's going to be free to open the door comfortably next turn. So I'll just stand in front of the door. And I could switch to high gear. It doesn't look like it's going to be easy to spend a bunch of power anytime soon. So I think remaining in low gear to make sure I have the full 12 as buffer is probably wrong. I should just get to high gear, start generating 2 per turn, and only have a buffer of 4? It's tough to dump power in this mode. So, well, yeah, I don't know. This is a case where I think I'd rather have power drip. If I could stay on 1 power and stay in low gear and keep generating power, I think I'd be happier than switching to high, because you never know. But I don't know. That's the fun of gear shift, is you get to, I don't know, you get more value if you can budget your power more carefully. I'll go to high gear and hope for the best. I could like shoot this guy or something. It doesn't seem like a great idea. I forget. Do they put a camera in the room that the courier is in? I don't remember. Is it possible I know he's in one of these rooms? I don't think so. I know there's like a guard who's just stationary staring at him. That's the one thing I remember. Someone just walked here.
It must be Joby tonight.
That is a lot of consoles, huh? Let's see if we have a key card.
Hold on. You hear something?
We don't. Demon database looks useful. I don't think anyone comes into this room because the footsteps we heard were going like this way. I believe.
You see that?
There's the pulse drone. Not thrilled about hitting an unknown demon for a power supply of questionable value. How much power do I have to hold for high gear? At least 9. I'm contemplating a fast hack on this. Awkward though, because when exactly do I pick up these two consoles? Also, what kind of guard is this? Just a guard. Okay. I like the idea of running in here and hacking the demon database. I think it's worth it in a plastic facility. But I don't know if the or if the power supply is worth it. So maybe I just skip the power supply. Steal from this guy. And I believe if I stand here, he'll gain a new interest point because he wasn't able to traverse this space like he thought he should have been able to. And that'll make Nika's life easier in this room, right? And if I'm wrong, you know, the guy will look at Nika. It's not the end of the world. Okay, found a key card. I guess I'll just... the drone should be coming back in this room. I could leave the key card on the floor, or the charge pack on the floor, or I could have the guard keep carrying them for me. I think the charge pack is my least valuable item. It's 100 credits. I don't know, what do I need a key card for, right? I guess to go in here would be nice. But this pathway is also fine. Yeah, let's just take the key card out of his pocket so if I pass through here again I can pick it up. And drop it on the floor. I'm putting the charge pack on the ground just for the moment. So I don't get encumbered. Although I guess since I'm not moving again this turn, it's fine. I will peek actually as my turn. My last AP, so there you go. That's not being wasted. Could hack this camera. In fact, let's spend one hack on it. That way we're definitely within high gear range, whether it's counted before or after the manual hack, which is a thing I've become fuzzy on. I want it soon anyway. This way I guarantee that whether I understand the mechanic or not, I'm fine. Hopefully Nika's fine. No, guards aren't allowed through red doors. It's not AGP, so I can't possibly be wrong about that. Yeah, okay, good.
Nothing.
Shut down. Permanently disable a console. Well, that should be no problem. I don't know this guy's interest point, really? It should be here, right? Stationary. Wow, what a snake. Okay, fine. Console database. Definitely don't need that. I'm perfectly happy to use to hack a pulse drone. They don't get mad about it. No hard feelings, eh? It looks like there's probably nothing up here. Let's just confirm that. Okay, a safe and a keycard door. 2 safes. That could be worth a visit. But I mean, it's not as important as exploring. Finding the courier. Here's 2 of the last 4 safes, so there's only 1 left already. Ow! Exciting. Let's see what's going on down here. That's 5 power, that's 5 power. I don't know where this guy is going. Yes, I do. He was going... He patrols, like, through this door. Or no. From, like, here to here or something, right? Because turn... No, that doesn't seem right. One of his patrol points is in here, I'm fairly sure. Because didn't he go this way even after, like, I opened the door and then he kept going? Or am I wrong? But we found him in this area looking this way. And that was on turn 3, was it not? No, sorry, turn 2. Which means his patrol started here and went this way. So I must be confused about him wanting to go in here voluntarily. He must be patrolling from, like, here to here or something. So if he's standing here now, he must be going back this way. So he shouldn't come into this room. So if this guy's stationary, I want to grab this power and then hide by these consoles, I think, rather than the other way around. And just in case I'm wrong, we have a comfortable ambush. The pulse drone cannot do any further exploration on my behalf in its limited range, so I should just put it somewhere safe. Where is that exactly? I don't know. I could leave it in camera range so I don't forget about it. But it's going to patrol back into camera range anyway, right? Like, this was its normal patrol. Or, yeah, from here to here. This space to 1, 2, 6, 7. It must have gone to here. Or here. Here. One of these, I forget. One, two, three. Oh, can it only be here? It stopped here. 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 5, 6.5. No, yeah, it's one of these two. Of course, I don't have to even do the manual counting of its movement because I moved it as efficiently as possible to here, and these are the 2 tiles it can reach that are efficient for it. So it's one of those two. I don't know. Let's just put him far away. Maybe that'll be helpful somehow. And I guess we're going to take an owl. It's not the end of the world. I wish we didn't have to, but I like safes, as you discovered in the last mission when I killed Gana for a safe. Oh, that's right. There's a bonus for 5 power, 5 hacking that you can destroy demons. Pretty cool effect. If we end up having to punch this guy, it'll be a little sad. Because I don't know if it'll count me as being in range. It really should count me as being in range for high gear, but whatever. I don't think we're going to have to punch him. I went there. Yeah. Oh, wow. It actually shows the door is open. How weird. Even though I didn't see him open it. There's the final safe. This is just high cover, right? There's no wall here? Okay. Does it matter which way around I go? I mean, it shouldn't matter for efficiency, for movement speed. It shouldn't affect what I see here, unless I would want to divert this way, which I don't think I would. Going this way could help if I spot something over here that I want to hack. Like, this should be the shop, right? And if I want to get to this safe, which I do, then I'm not going here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I should go this way. Could hack the shop first, I suppose. It's more efficient with my movement, I guess. Oh, whoops, I already saw that square. There's nothing there. My mistake. Don't use the shop, hack the shop. Awful lot of just normal guards. What's the deal with that, Plastic? Okay. I mean, I guess we'll check where this guy's going. I don't think it matters very much. There's another door here. Well, that's a nice surprise. I was just going to hang out here and sneak in behind this guy when he leaves, because he's not going to walk through Nika, right? He's going over there. Interesting. Okay. Ah! My phone's going off. Usually I have an appointment right now, but I don't today. Well, there might just be nothing in here, huh? Oh, don't forget the guards have better vision right now. That is a real thing to think about. Who? Oh, and now my computer's making noise because I have a thing in 24 hours. Okay. Who the hell sees these squares? Oh, it's this guy, of course. For some reason, I thought when I moused over this camera, it would show this guy's vision. That's not how the game works. So, yeah, they're... Right, they see wider. I don't think the details of how they see wider matters to me right now. Just gonna end turn here. I mean, I guess you ambush, right, just in case. But we're pretty sure no one's coming through. I guess this guy's just finally getting back to his normal patrol from where we sent him off on a wild goose chase. Ooh! Good. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that I'm cloaked because this guy wouldn't have noticed me anyway, but it sure is scary. So, I mean, there's nothing in here, right? Which means we don't actually need to come in at all. Except that we want to steal from this guy. What's at the shop? Piercing scanners like armor piercing? Yeah. I'll sell the charge pack so I get back my carrying capacity. Piercing dart is tempting. It is good. I can't afford it at the moment, obviously, but I could buy it later. I don't think I want any of this. You're presumably going to go back where you came from, right? Yeah. So, my ideal turn for Bethany is to end here hacking the safe. This means I have a couple of AP to spare, so I can peek, open peek. Okay, this guy will be stationary, presumably. I mean, he has to be. But I can afford to double check. What a weird vision cone. You can actually... Oh, yeah. Owl is something else, huh? It's actually a blessing at the moment, right? This doesn't seem right. How come he can see that? Oh, he has also a bonus line of sight. I see. Oh, look at that. This is, there's a little side mission on this guy. If I could bring him along, that would certainly be desirable. And since it's not AGP, I don't have to worry about, like, someone else noticing the body. But I don't have a way to get through his armor. Unless I bought the piercing dart. Huh. Interesting ideas. mean, obviously Nika's the perfect person to bring this guy back, because she can just punch him for AP. But, okay, for now, we just carry on with the plan as planned. Yeah, I don't really need to know Bethany's vision. See, that's... I appreciate vision mode. It has great stuff in it. There's a few more things I wish it had, but that's fine. It can't have everything. Some of the stuff it has isn't really that important. Like, you can just get it by holding shift to see stuff that doesn't have... If I want to see the line of sight for something that doesn't have peripheral, I can just hold shift, right? A drone, a camera, or an agent, they don't have peripherals. You can just hold shift. So this like hover is not useful, but it's still useful for the button to be there because you want to be able to click it to turn it off, right? If I want to see what things look like, not considering this guy, or like if this were a drone, I could turn it off. So the hover like doesn't matter. The button still needs to be there, and the hover might as well show you the thing. But when it does, I'm like, man, I don't actually need to know this. I don't know. It's nice not to have to use shift, I guess. Have a unified place for these things to happen. I think, like, it would be nice if I could come in through this door here into this room and steal this guy's money next turn. Then I wouldn't have to hack this camera, right? But this one's going to be on, like, and this one's about to be rebooting. There's just no way I can avoid hacking one camera to get this guy. So I'm going to take the one camera, and it might as well be this one. Ah, that was legal because I do have line of sight to it because I peeked last turn. Yeah, it would have warned me, right. It is set up to enforce the only hack with line of sight. It isn't set up to enforce only hack the right kinds of devices. But that wasn't a mistake I was making right now. And then go here, right? So I can stay in high gear range. I think so. Overwatch, I guess? No, because if someone comes in, you can ambush them just fine. Nobody's coming in, but, like, this is just a question of, oh, you know, which thing plays around, like... I've already got a proof, right? I've proved that f of x is 5, or whatever. Something I've proved. But, like, oh, there could be a mistake in the proof. I know no one's coming in this room. What are the ways I could take out insurance against myself being wrong about that? I could ambush, or I could overwatch. I was thinking I needed overwatch because I'm not, like, in front of the door, but I'm next to the door. So if someone comes in, ambush is going to be just fine. You should be opening the safe. Honestly, I think the piercing dart would be a pretty sweet pickup. So I can, like, take this guy back to the jet. He's just a captain. Okay. I guess we're done? Hey! She has 3 hacking. Shouldn't she be hacking 3 firewalls on this thing? I thought that was how this worked. Excuse me? This definitely only had 3, didn't it? There's nobody around here who's like buffing nearby mainframe devices. I should own this. I think. I must be misunderstanding something. So he must go from here to here, which means this would not be a safe place to hide, even if I wanted to get back in there and hack the safe. But I think this guy's more urgent.
What the?
Any way I can get by this guy without knocking him out, it would be nice. Also, if I wanted to, I could switch gears, but high gear seems fine. Drone's still back there, huh? Okay. I mean, given enough time, I could sneak by this guy, but I don't have unlimited time, and I don't think it's a big deal if I just KO him, right? Obviously, I could kill him as well, but that doesn't seem necessary. If I hack here, I'll be at 18. Ambush puts me down to 16, which is outside of my current power band. Sad, but I should find stuff to do with the power fairly soon. We're swimming in power. Like, the thing I could do is just leave this behind and still generate 2. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. I think switching into top gear is sort of unreasonable. Right? Probably. Let's just leave this here. I don't really know what it'll be for on the way back. Maybe shooting someone with Bethany's gun or something? I don't know. Powering up Nika with, like, a bunch of Volt Disruptor charges to get out really quickly from here? Doesn't make a lot of sense.
You see that?
It's hard to see how we lose. I guess trying to drag this guy out. Oh yeah! That's what this power is for. Because Nika's not just walking out, she's dragging someone out. This powers a couple punches to make her move faster. Sure. That's my excuse. Staying in high gear, yes.
Nothing.
I still want to, like, interrogate this guy. He's, like, so far away from the exit. Very rude. Random generation. Can I get away with it? I think so. Go here to untie this guy. Oh, right. I can't. Right, I have to buy the piercing dart first. Oh, actually, I forgot. This guy does, he becomes alert if he goes back and sees that the, courier is missing. Are you kidding me? 10 turns? He can't even sprint? He only moves 5. Is that really right? It's gonna be exciting. I mean, I know it does the math based on, like, how far it is to the exit. Just seems like it's more than 10 turns away, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm gonna count 50 tiles on video. Really? It doesn't say 70, it says 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, 5 and a half. Well, 4 and a half. Right, it has to stop here, right? Actually, maybe here's most efficient. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2 and a half, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. I guess it probably won't count. It probably counts it in total distance, not breaking it up by 5. So you'll get to like 1 turn, 2 turn. Well, no, we're just counting the total. Counting total distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half, 8 and a half, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19. I know we're missing some square root, but like roughly 19. 19 and a half, 20, 21, 23, 4 and a half, 5, 27, 8, 9, 30, 1 and a half, 2, 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 40, 43 squares? And he has a maximum of 50 that he can cover in those 10 turns. That's pretty rough. Especially with a guard chasing him. Drilling dart's looking better and better. At least it's only 1. Well, I can just afford to observe both of these guys and then hide here. I think this guy has to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hide here. This is his safest space at the moment. Jeez. Okay. Should have brought the cooker with me, apparently, to kill this guy. Actually, maybe it's more important to delay this guy noticing the problem. Go here. On my way out. That seems fine. We know this guy's coming back over here, so we don't really have to observe him. Oh god, what have I made an error? Because now I don't know what to, these two guards' path, like this guy's end point of his patrol is on this guy's path. It's gonna be a little bit weird. Oh, also I don't even fucking want him to go here. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine, I can fix it. My stupid agent's mistake is going to be corrected by the brilliant courier. shut this door. We don't want this guy accidentally looking out here at some point. Now this is supposed to be the courier's hiding place, so please don't fuck that up.
What the?
Bethany. Alerts the captain when seen. Oh, so maybe... I thought he would only be alerted when he went back to his original patrol and looked at this and saw there's nothing there. But I guess when he notices it at all, he gets alert. Well, that's interesting. No way this guy hears me, right? 1, 2, 3. He would hear me on this square, actually. Do I want that? I sort of do, but not really, I think. The pulse drone should be back on its normal patrols, which means it's ending its turn here, I think. I can't think of any reason I would need a key card. Well, this? I can't think of any reason I would need that, so okay. Oh, that's exciting. Stops incognita. I don't care about that, right? Incognita matters not to me. There won't be anything left that I'm allowed to hack after I'm done with this. With incognita, anyway. Oh, it's the safe that has paradox. This doesn't. Even better. You know, I'm suddenly realizing I kind of want that key card. So I can go into this room through here and not have to mess with the drone. Guy's down for 2 turns. I could detour and pick it up here. When this guy becomes alert, are the alarm levels going to go up? I don't know how that works. It would be nice to grab this camera right away. I'm just going to do that and switch into low gear, because we're going to have a lot of churning through safes to do soon. And I don't want to... I'm not going to benefit from high gear for very long. And I want to make sure I get this camera before it goes up to 3. So back down to low gear. I don't know if it would give me a power this turn for staying in high gear. But I don't think I need it. I just want to get to low and get the cooldown reset quickly, I guess. I think it should, but I was confused about what happened on a previous mission, so I don't really know if it would. And since I have that camera, oh, right. I still need this keycard for coming in here to be useful, I think. Actually, why don't I just go this way? Then I can duck around the drone into here. Sure. Okay, well, it's going to be an adventure getting the courier out.
Damn it. They got away.
Alright, so it didn't raise the alarm when he got alerted. Good to know. So it doesn't show his wider peripheral range right now for some reason. Even though he clearly has it. Look at this. Is this some bug in the interaction between Owl and this guard's extra peripheral? Because he does actually have extra peripheral, right? That wasn't just an Owl thing. You can see, like, he sees a square he normally shouldn't see. Had to go right there, huh? Okay. Well, I guess it's not a surprise. I don't want to shoot this guy, right? Like, I want him to come toward us so we don't have to drag him. But the courier is so slow. I need him to get as much time as he can. I can't afford for him to just chill in here for another turn, I don't think. I mean, I could put him on this space. Which I guess is closer to extraction by like 1. It's... Well, no, it's a decent bit closer. It's closer to extraction by 2 or something like that. 1, 2, 1.5, I don't know, compared to here. But he can't stay here. If he's going to be in this room, he has to go like all the way over there. Nightmare. Or here. I'm also not sure it's really worth trying to get this guy all the way back to the jet. Like, I would be KOing him just to rescue the courier, basically. Because reducing guard armor for the next couple missions is nice, but it won't apply to Omni, I'm sure. So, what really is the point? I mean, it would be nice. It would mean our crummy little disruptors could still work, I guess. I want him to take himself there. So, like, the kind of obvious thing to do here is to buy a dart, walk over here, shoot this guy. Now the courier can freely move to at least here. And then, like, here and start extracting. Or here, I don't know. They're the same, right? But if I shoot him while he's standing here, this guy will notice him on the way back. I could probably keep this guy distracted with Bethany long enough, actually. Yeah, I think what we'll do is just, like, shoot this guy who's already alerted with a dart. You know, for some reason I thought I'd be able to move through this drone. I knew it was going to this square, but I, like, briefly forgot and thought it would be here. So the backward step that I took with Nika was clearly foolish. We clearly need to be in this room. Oh, hang on. No. Does she... She can't still sprint. Given that this guy's already alerted, we should have sprinted while out in this room. But I wanted to know what this guy was going to do. I don't know. It was foolish. I should have just sprinted into this room to keep them from following the courier, and he'd have a straight shot out, right? Didn't do that, and now I have to buy a weapon and spend ammo on it. Any chance we can run some kind of distraction? Not really. Not without my sprint. And this guy can't sprint. I mean, a piercing dart will be a useful enough tool to have. I just don't like to use it. I don't like spending money on weapons. Agent upgrades are so much better most of the time. And yet, here we are. Oh, I sold my small charge pack for $100 too. The worst. Actually, what if I bought a piercing scanner instead? Right? She's got a cryo gun already. It would alert this other guard because we wouldn't be able to move this guy, but I think it's just generally kind of a funny thing to do, don't you? Let's go for it. It's cheaper and it's more fun. We finally get to use this weapon in anger. 2? Says 3. Is that like an expert plus versus expert thing? I don't think so. Because these things have their KO time, KO damage updated for your difficulty levels. The message is right about what will actually happen. This says 3, but this says 2. I believe this a lot more than I believe this. Alright, well... Yeah, I know. Firewalls are generally not something I'm thrilled about. Ah, and we can avoid alerting this guard If we just keep Bethany in the room to sprint distract this guy somewhere else for a turn before he walks back in and sees the body, right? So if I like stand here, that's how I can help the courier best. Got it.
I heard something.
Now we could try to keep this guy busy as well. I don't know that that's really necessary. Because we want him to start heading for the exit. They're both hacking 3. Yeah, so it doesn't matter who does this. I wonder if it's like it goes up every 2 levels and I like isn't described clearly? I'm not sure what's happening. Why this is only 2 instead of 3. I mean, it would be hacking would be very strong if it were up by 3. Or if it were down by 3, whatever, if it upgraded to the effect being 3. But that seems fair for a manual hacking run? I don't know. I haven't thought too much about the balance. I just like read the text and thought it did what it says, and I misunderstood it, or the text doesn't do what it says. One of those is happening.
Investigating. Nothing.
This drone is going back and forth now, right? It hasn't like changed its mind for some weird reason. Yeah. We do need someone to hang back so that this guy like won't spot the courier when he comes through the area. What? Ah, because this is where he was shot from. So I know that apparently, huh? I know that a guard is coming here, but I can't see the guard who's coming here, so I can't confirm it's him. Sure. So we know he's headed up here, and he was like around here. So it'll take him 2 turns to get there. God help me, this courier is slow. We need someone to make sure that this guy doesn't catch up with the courier, basically. I'm also going to have to hack this drone sloppily at some point, which is unfortunate. No, I have a hacking chip that's off cooldown. That's what I should do. Because otherwise this drone is going to notice the courier as he runs through this room, right? He's so unbelievably slow that he has to spend 2 turns in a row in this room, doesn't he? No, I guess not. 3, 4.5. So he'll end next turn here, and then this turn he's in this room, next turn he ends in this room. Turn after that, when the drone is here again, he'll be in this room. So he's only here for 1 turn, but it coincides with the drone being here. Which is enough of a reason to dispatch this drone, I think, while I have the time. And I'll just send it up here to be pinned by Nika, I guess. Or... I bet Nika could get here by the time... the drone needs to be pinned, right? And we want to stand here for a while, hacking this safe. If Bethany sprints down here, she can open this door next turn to let Nika in. I think that's the way to go. Bethany probably should have sprinted? No, she was here. These are both 2. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it said like hacking by an amount based on your hacking skill. I guess it is based on, but it's not equal to, and I don't know where the formula is written. I think we can get away with this, but I should do the math, right? She can move 16 while sprinting. No one will hear her. The closest guy ends his patrol like here. So 1, 2, 3.5, 7 to get back. 8, 11 to get here. Yes, she can easily do this. How far can you move while carrying someone and sprinting? Okay. Well, let's say you can move 40% as far while sprinting, right? While carrying. So instead of 14, 40% of 14.4, about 5 squares. 1.5, 2, 3, 5. I mean, about 5. I think here is safer. Well, it doesn't matter because next turn I'll still have the drone. I can adjust. I think she can get to here, but I'm not sure. Indeed, nobody heard. Good. This guy, as predicted, still hasn't gotten this investigation point, so he won't be coming in this turn. And as predicted, I can get to that spot to pin the drone. Good. I guess we might as well use both keyboards, right? Sure. Is that right? Oh, it says 12 here. That's way more reasonable. It must have been... I don't know what's wrong. Why? I'm sure it said 10 in the tooltip. I read it very carefully because I was shocked. Maybe it just hadn't updated for some reason. Like 10 is the default and then later it updates, but it didn't update as soon as it should have or something. Okay, I'm a lot less stressed about the courier getting out. I mean, honestly, I don't know that power is our... yeah, I will use both keyboards here. Well, but Nika's already pinning this guy, right? Maybe the thing to do is actually use Bethany to hit this safe so they can both head out. I think the courier's going to outrun this guy for a fair while. But we need support to get out. We need someone to hit this. I don't know. We're just gonna both. There you go. Both hack. Both hack. Already being hacked. It's not legal. My plays are so good they had to ban them. Okay, fine. I feel like you should be able to use both keyboards. It's like a meme, right? There's a scene from, I don't know, one of those CSI-like shows where, you know, there's two of the hacker types both working on the same problem, and they're like, it would be faster if we were both hacking at the same time on the same computer. And they, like, I think they're actually both typing on the same keyboard. It's a scene intentionally made ridiculous. Anyway, I just thought it would be fun to hack two things. Have two people hacking the same thing. Apparently, the mod authors hate fun. Where do I want this guy to go next? He might go in here. More likely, he's going to come out into the main room, of course. And I want him to, like, follow me into the jet. I just realized something funny. I don't have a way to KO him and drag him onto the jet. Right? Because I bought a piercing scanner and I have this ice weapon, I don't have a weapon that can KO him. Nothing I'm carrying will accomplish this. So, you have to go with the super high risk. The only way to get him to go somewhere is to make him want to go there. So, I mean, I've done it before. I've dragged people onto the jet without KOing them, but it sure is a lot of work. And the one time I did it before, I believe I did lose an agent on that mission as well. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where do I want him? So this row is kind of the danger row. So I could sprint to like here and then get back out of vision.
Hey, investigate.
Or hearing, I guess. Well, I meant here. I meant vision. I don't want him to see me next turn. But I also don't want him to hear me this turn. Ah, he's not fast enough to get there, huh? I really wish you wouldn't do that. I know it's alarm level 3. I should have known it was coming. I'm still mad about it. I don't know what this guy's up to. And it's not so easy to find out. I'm also not sure about this last safe. I just don't have enough power to, like, stop pinning the drone and then get back to it, right? Do I? Why did it say he's pinned for 2 turns? Oh, I forgot there's a security guard all this time. Jeez. I mean... Oh, now that I've picked him up, I can't drop him again. That's funny, because there's a drone there. Shoot. Well, what I should have done was sprinted, opened the door. Run back to pick up the guard, and then gone here. If I want to hack the safe, that's the line. I'm not sure if I should hack the safe, though. Might be a little too greedy. This guy's just a wild card. He could come in here, and that would be a problem. Or he could come this way, and that would be a bit of a problem. It's not the end of the world. I can just knock him out. But I don't want to have to babysit him while I'm already babysitting this guy. And it really doesn't KO them for very long. One, two, three. I mean, if I sprint to here... This guy will hear. I think that's actually fine. I don't mind him seeing a down drone. Down guard, I'm less excited about. But now I know he's not going to bother Bethany. So he's going to come up here. He's going to like see the down drone. He's going to pin the down drone. Like, he's going to be busy for a little while. Oh, I forgot. Well, no. I'm not sure if I should have stayed in that square or not. My belief is that he will look around the corner and notice the down drone and change his investigation point to go there next turn. And look in that direction so he won't be watching this square, but I'm not actually sure. Huh. Well, I have a cloak if I need it, I guess. Oh! I do care about Paradox because of this camera. How funny. But the camera's not urgent. What about you? I want to get you into this room next turn, I think. So let's end my turn here. And then sprint to, like, there. Which this guy won't notice. Yeah, see, look, he does have a wide vision. He sees a little bit more than he should, but it's not listed on his thing. I think because the mod that installed Owl deleted that from his tooltips when Owl fell off, but he should have had it already? Maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, so actually he didn't notice the down drone. Okay, cool. He's just gonna go up there. I guess that's fine. One, two, three, four. This guy will not notice. I don't like letting you get out on your own, man. You are not a great escaper. Bethany's gonna have to KO the guy down here, I think.
What was that? Investigating. see that?
Because it's just very hard. It's not impossible, right? Like, you could distract this guy instead of KOing him to get the courier by him. But it's very time consuming, and I have other stuff to do. I guess these guys could have a full peek into the room, I suppose. Do something with their AP.
You see that?
I think I'm gonna evac Bethany and the courier, and then have Nika try to get this guy afterward. What device did he get? This one. The safe that I skipped. Okay. I mean, Bethany could lure this guy fairly far into this room if she wanted, right? 1, 2, 3, so to like this square or this one? This one I think is not so good because then there's no room for Nika to make forward progress. But here, and Nika could hide like there? Nika would have to full sprint for the turn. Which... a little dangerous. She'd have to leave the body behind. That would be the big problem. I'm actually kind of thinking maybe I just evac only the courier. And then have Nika and Bethany to tag team this guy, and Nika's pinned guard stays pinned somehow. Okay, that's pretty good. He's not coming in here, so... I think... oh, there's this guy I keep forgetting about. There's another guard down here. I can't just freely do whatever I want with this guy. I have other responsibilities. Still, luring him to here seems safe enough. Ish. And I can still get the body into this room, which... oh no, the guard who's still alive patrolling through here is kind of weird, isn't he? He goes to like here to here or something, so he could easily overhear some of this. I think it's better to just not make noise. Let's see what this guy's doing next. He's going that way. It's not ideal, but... I think we're taking this one slow. If I want to, I can sprint him back into this room this next turn. This guy's down here now, so it'll be up here next turn. I don't know where I'm even supposed to be with Bethany. Don't hack this in case this guy takes it back. I don't think the guy in this room is a thingy taker backer, but I don't remember for sure, so might as well wait. Getting the courier out is going to be a piece of cake, it turns out. It's getting this guy that's going to require all of my attention. Drone should be awake now and headed back to this space. I could have left this door open, actually. This guy's patrol is totally harmless. So, remaining liabilities. This guard, the two pinned guards, and the drone, and also this safe. I guess that's sort of a remaining asset in a way, if I could find the time to hack it, but I think that's just out of the question. So, I think we just mosey over here, right? Make moves to the exit, staying in rough range of doing some useful interaction with this guy. Okay. Bethany, are you supposed to do anything? Not really. I don't know what would be useful for you to do. Keep an eye on this guy? Refresh me on his patrol path, I guess? Probably would have been better to leave the body here, walk here, and then walk back to the body since I'm not opening this door. Okay. So it's this square, the southeast corner of the cameras, and then the west corner of this room. Okay, fine. Probably fine to leave the door open, shouldn't matter.
Investigating.
I think I just have to let this guy come to me.
Alarm level 4. Additional guard patrols.
Keep an eye on him, I guess. Okay, well, sure. He's not coming the fast way, but he should come eventually. Just for my peace of mind. Indeed, he's doing what pulse drones do, getting back to work. Oh, I wish you wouldn't. Where to, good sir? Okay. It's not the end of the world.
Warning.
Oh, there's cover there. Sure, move here then. Nope. Please bring the body with you. I guess move this way? Oh, you know, maybe Bethany could have taken the safe with her buster chip, but, you know, we've been busy. Oh, if only I could arrange for this guy to be... I think we're not going to get him out, to be honest. To be closest to the elevator when alarm level 5 goes off, that would be an easy way to get his patrol point into the elevator. No dice, I guess. Teleporter's back online. This guy's out for a couple turns. Just a normal guard? Yeah. It's tough to imagine we're getting him, isn't it? When the whole facility goes alert, I'm not going to be able to just keep everyone busy while also getting this guy to come to where I want. I think we just abandon ship on that objective. If I'm doing that, I can just get out this turn, right? Knock this guy out for extra AP. Just in case I need it, although I don't think I do. I mean, I guess clearly I do, right?
Did you hear that?
No loot, of course. Okay, well, a successful enough mission. Could have done better. This guy never found out about me at all? Who was that? Oh, the guard in the southern room, right? I never distracted him a single time. True. Alright. Well, fair enough. What new missions did we get? Those aren't so bad. I don't know what I would do with an AI terminal. Nothing, right? These two missions aren't so bad. Yeah, I mean, I can squeeze in 2 plastic missions before this detention center, I guess. Anyway, that'll have to wait for another time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.